thunder god Zu and the Tablets of Destiny. Zu was a storm god, symbolized in the form of a bird. He may typify the advancing storm cloud, which would have seemed to those of old as if hovering like a great bird over the land which it was about to strike. The North American Indians possess such a mythological conception in the thunder bird. And it is probable that the great bird called rukh, so well known to the readers of the Arabian Nights, was a similar monster, perhaps the descendant of the Zu-bird. I remind you that Zu is known in all lands. Rukh of God also springs to mind. We remember how this enormous creature descended upon the ship in which Sinbad sailed and carried him off. Certain it is that we can trace rukh or rukh to the Persian Simurgh, the Bird of Immortality, and we may feel sure that what is found in the ancient Persian lore has some foundation in Babylonian belief. The Zu-bird was eventually under the control of the sun, and his attempt to break away from the solar authority is related in the following legend. It is told of the god Zu that on one occasion, ambition awakening in his breast caused him to cast envious eyes on the power and sovereignty of Belle, so that he determined to purloin the Tablets of Destiny, which were the tangible symbols of Belle's greatness. At this time, it may be recalled, the Tablets of Destiny had already an interesting history behind them. We are told in the creation legend how Apsu, the primeval, and Tiawath, chaos, the first parents of the gods, afterward conceived a hatred for their offspring, and how Tiawath, with her monster brood of snakes and vipers, dragons, scorpion men, and raging hounds, made war on the hosts of heaven. Her son, King U, she made captain of her hideous army, to give the battle signal to advance to the attack, to direct the battle, to control the fight. To him she gave the Tablets of Destiny, laying them on his breasts with the words, "Thy command shall not be without avail, and the word of thy mouth shall be established." Through his possession of the divine tablets, King U received the power of Anu, and was able to decree the fates of the gods. After several deities had refused the honor of becoming champion of heaven, Murdock was chosen. He succeeded at length in slaying Tiawath and destroying her evil host, and having vanquished King U, her captain, he took with him the Tablets of Destiny, which he sealed and laid on his own breast. It was this Murdock, or Marduk, who afterwards became identified with Belle. The Zu-bird appears to dominate the top half of this bas-relief, while the head of the figure on the right is missing. Common vandalism, committed by grave robbers, defacing the heads and eyes of idols, crippled their power. Now Zu, in his greed for power and dominion, was eager to obtain the potent symbols. He beheld the honor and majesty of Belle, and from contemplation of these, he turned to look upon the Tablets of Destiny, saying within himself, "Lo, I will possess the tablets of the gods, and all things shall be subject unto me. The spirits of heaven shall bow before me. The oracles of the gods shall lie in my hands. I shall wear the crown, symbol of sovereignty, and the robe, symbol of Godhead. And then I shall rule over all the hosts of heaven. Thus inflamed, he sought the entrance to Belle's hall, and he awaited the dawn of day. The text goes on. Now when Belle was pouring out the clear water, for example, the light of day, and his diadem was taken off and lay upon the throne, Zu seized the Tablets of Destiny. He took Belle's dominion, the power of giving commands. Then Zu fled away, and hid himself in his mountain. Belle was greatly enraged at the theft, and all the gods with him. Anu, Lord of Heaven, summoned about him his divine sons, and asked for a champion to recover the tablets. But though the god Raman was chosen, and after him several other deities, they all refused to advance against Zu. The end of the legend is unfortunately missing, but from a passage in another tale, the legend of Etana, we gather that it was the sun god Shamash who eventually stormed the mountain stronghold of Zu, and with his net succeeded in capturing the presumptuous deity. This legend is of the Prometheus type, but whereas Prometheus, once a bird god, steals fire from heaven for the behoof of mankind, Zu steals the tablets for his own. These must, of course, be regained if the sovereignty of heaven is duly to continue, and to make the tale circumstantial, the sun god is provided with a fowler's net with which to capture the Zu-bird. Please hit that notification bell to ensure you are notified of each upload. Share, like, comment and subscribe to support the channel for more ancient mystery.